Right. So today we will look at how we can create Google form, right? I mean, it would be most of you already using it maybe, right? But simple, like we create three fields form where name, email ID, and mobile number, right? And I also want to ask you, how can I actually make it validated? Say, if someone is entering the mobile number, how many digits they're entering, how to make it. If you guys can help me, we'll make it interactive. That's what I'm looking at. It should not be a boring session. Just keep talking and you're listening, right? It's a Saturday evening. I can understand how boring it would be. So let us make it a little interactive and we'll try to close it as soon as possible, right? So to start with, how many of you know, I mean, we can use WhatsApp to send automated messages?
WhatsApp or WhatsApp Business?
Either. I mean, in our application, we can use both. So that won't be a constraint. Like say now, if here 10 people are there, right? Now, if I'm just saying hi to everyone, right? So it is not personalized, right? But if I'm saying hi, Sai Kumar, right? Then, for Sai Kumar, it's a personalized message. Would you prefer that, or you just prefer a common message?
A specific message.
Right. So, I mean, it will create the personalized, feel, right? So in WhatsApp, I mean, we can do that using certain applications, etc. There are desktop-based applications. There are, browser-based applications. So today we're using something called browser-based application. This is available. It's available as a script. I mean, maybe later we can discuss that as well. So anyone can implement this solution with their own domain if they want, right? Now there are so many companies that are offering this solution by charging thousands of bucks every month like that. So we will see what is the basic functionalities we can actually make use of to our advantage. So if you look at, this is a simple solution hosted on domain called activebuzz.pro, right? Now, what is the features? I mean, here we're talking about so many things, but we go through the, 2-3 basic requirement, like anyone can use and simple to use, right? Maybe advanced version also we can discuss in the next calls, but today we'll go through the basic, functionalities. Since you already have, you guys can log in. I mean, after the discussion, I'll take you through the practice. But right now, I'm just sharing my screen to show you how it can help. Now, once you log in as a premium, in the basic also, we're trying to give you the features. But if you look at, I activated the premium plan for everyone who is attending the session today, right? So what we do is, if you click on the WhatsApp, right? So here you can see there is an option called add account. It is simple. You guys are already using the browser based or WhatsApp client on your machine. Let me mute everyone.
Please, others should mute other than the person who is present.
Yes, I'm muting everyone. I'm sorry. So if anyone has a questions, please, you can unmute and ask. So yeah. So here, if you log in and see, my account is already configured. But if I want to log in from my another mobile, you can see here, add account. It gives you this QR code. You can just scan from your mobile. You are logged into this application. I mean, your WhatsApp is it will be integrated with this platform there. Right now, since I am already logged in, you can see here, if you go to the profile section, see here, my account is already mapped. Right now, if I want to configure another account also, I can do that. Right? How that will be helpful? I'll just take you through. Now, the first is report functionality. You can see where how many messages I sent, right? Then how many failed. You can see here, send via API. After you log in, don't get confused. If you are not upgraded to the the premium plan, you will not be able to see this Sometimes you will not see the functional, this one. But yeah, you let me know. I'll activate that for you. So here you have to make a note of this instance ID and access token. This is very important. Like when we're doing automation in today's session, right? Then you can see bulk messaging where we actually, shoot out mails now, right? So what I'll do is quickly, since I already have your numbers, what I'll do is I'll go to the contacts. So what is our group name? So let's say, let us online learners.
Learn digital marketing was there.
Right. So yeah, so let me make it online learners, submit. Now, if you don't mind, I will take few of your contacts, right? So I'll just say here. Now, if you see here, there is options import, upload CSV or via form. If I want to just add the contact numbers, I can come here and I can just add my, like this. It should be with the 9-1. With our country code, it should be. I mean, it can be either any country code. It should start with and the 10-digit mobile number here, right? Like this, I can add as many numbers I want. Right. So shall I add Hari and Sai, you both numbers here? Is that okay?
Yes.
Just let me open the. Hari, do you mind texting your number? Here, there is so many contacts. Okay, I think I have your number.
I want to ask you one thing.
90305 0946. Right, this is right. I mean 10-digit. Okay. Now we have to just add like this. If you have so many numbers, even if you have 10-digit number, right? Using some application, you can add 9-1 to that. All the 100 numbers, 200 numbers. We can click submit. It gets added to your, contact list. Now, if you want to send out, like say same way, you add 100 numbers, 200 numbers. That's up to you. Now just go to the bulk messaging and create a campaign. So today, if you're conducting a campaign for say, today's session, if I'm conducting, I'll just come here. See, this is where you can pick and choose which number you want to use from number, right? Either you can use one number or multiple numbers. That's up to you. Now, since I have one profile, I'm selecting that. Then campaign name. So to test. Now, if you see here, the contact group will come here. Online learners, I'm selecting that. Then if I want to upload an image, I can attach here. Then I just say hi. Message delivery, right? Thanks. Now see here, it's 9:15 now. If I want to schedule for say later time, I can select that here, right? Now I'm selecting the current time now. If I have multiple numbers, it is always recommended to have a gap between the numbers. I mean, gap between the message delivery. Why that is, I'll let you know, in some time. So I'm just giving 2 minutes gap, 2 seconds gap between the messages and schedule it. Right. Now, if you can see here, I mean, I'm just pulling my WhatsApp page here. See, this is Sai's, number. You can see here. It's already messages sent. And I send one to myself, which is, my name you can see here, right? See, just 9:16 p.m. it is delivered, right? This is how I send. But what if I want to send little personalized? How can I send?
How could you say show us that what message is delivered to Sai?
Okay. let me. You are able to see my screen. I mean, I shared the WhatsApp screen here.
Yeah.
You can see here 90305. This is Sai's number, and this is message 9:16 p.m. It is delivered.
Okay,
You-
okay. Right.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. Of course, here I masked the numbers with a different option for
Okay.
privacy reasons.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what if I want to send a personalized message? How can I do that? So either we have to, while having the contacts, I should maintain the names and all. Like here, online learners 2. I'm creating a new one more group.
Is it not similar to broadcast messages?
It is. Of course, it's called broadcast.
But I think now we cannot broadcast in our regular version of WhatsApp.
I mean, yeah. You cannot schedule it, etc. Right?
1 minute, 1 minute.
No, not only scheduling, we cannot broadcast also, I think.
I mean, in normal WhatsApp, you cannot broadcast. You have to use a
No,
third-party
huh.
applications.
It was previously available, but now it is not available.
Okay,
But I
broadcast.
think
Okay.
there is a difference between broadcast and this one. No, broadcast numbers need to be saved by both the parties.
Exactly. The broadcast. Yeah. Okay. Earlier,
Oh,
there is a
oh.
function called broadcast. It is there. It is there in the mobile app. You have that skill, that functionality is there.
If the person who is saving the number in broadcast, then that person will not receive it. The other person will not receive it in the broadcast. Whereas here, I think even though the number is not saved, it will go. Am I
Yes.
Okay.
Prakash?
Yes. I agree. Yeah. So
Means
yeah.
on the both the ends, the number needs to be saved.
Yeah. If you want to use the regular broadcast, what
What
Okay.
WhatsApp is giving, if that need to be used, then my number, you should save it. Then only I can see your number if you are sending through broadcast.
Okay.
So now the second option, what I'm saying is, what if I want to send a personalized message, right? Like say now, if I'm sending to Sai, it should be saying Dear Sai, right? So how can I do
Ah.
that? First, we need to maintain that contacts. Like say the format I'll show you now. See, like this, we have to maintain the format where, of course, you will have a phone number here, which is like say my number, right? The name. Here you can have different parameters defined here. Like say, for example, if I'm a student, right? I mean, I'm a student. I'm attending so and so semester thing. Now you want to send out a message saying that, hi Prakash, in your current semester, this is what the percentage you got, right? Something like that you can define here. Or say, okay, maybe for business purpose, right? Now you want to send out a communication to your clients who has outstanding, pending from their side, right? Now, instead of sending just, hi, you have outstanding, just pay it, you can say, dear Prakash, you are outstanding for the current month, right? That you can pull it from here. So parameter 1 can be, outstanding amount. Like say, I am due of, 10,000 rupees I supposed to pay. That amount can be put here. And for which month? Maybe say August month, right? So these parameters, you can define it here, right? Now this contact, you can upload it there. Then, those parameters will be appearing here. Then what you can do is in the bulk messaging section, you can actually select those parameters. How to do that? I'll just, I mean, if you guys understood, we can skip that. Or you want me to show you?
No, show it. Now, how to connect this Excel sheet with that
Okay,
broadcasting,
great.
that
Sure.
message.
Sure. So I'm adding Sai as well here. So like this, right? Now, let me take out spaces. Right, I saved this, the format. Now I'm going to import, upload the CSV. Okay, so the number format didn't come properly here. With this Excel number formatting is little
Sir, sorry to interrupt, Sureka here.
Yes, yes.
Initially, for the earlier one, you went to active bus and bulk messaging. And
Mhm.
now, from where you have gone and doing this export participant, is it that?
No, contacts.
Just
Below,
contacts, just contacts.
contact section, and I'm trying to import here. I created a
Okay.
new group called Online Learners 2
Okay, sir.
and trying to create a new this thing. So I'm taking example template again. This, even all the applications, there's the same issues there. So let me see if I can.
Can we fill this Excel sheet from a Google form?
Yeah, Google Form. I'll just take you there also. Or you want me to do it in, you prefer to do it there, you're saying?
No, say for example, we are a teachers community, right? So I'm announcing my new class and I want means I have given prepared one Google form and given that with my message that
Okay.
whoever is
So
interested in can fill this Google form.
yes, post
And
this,
whatever
I'm going
that
to cover that.
information I want it here.
Yeah, post this, I will cover that as well.
Okay.
I'm just, showing you this first, the basic functionality, like, if this has capabilities, I want to show you.
Sir, you make it as text so that you will not get such messages. The format will not get changed.
That's what I changed to text. This is right?
Yeah, that's better.
So that's what I did, but it shows some error here. Text up. Let me see this. It's okay. I hope this works. We picked only this one. Okay. Now, if I want to send out a personalized message, I can go to the again bulk messaging, new campaign. Say reminder. Which group? Online Learners 2. And here I can attach, again, if I have an image or something, then here you see, hi. This is a parameter. This is a symbol you can mention to pick the name parameter from there. For the particular month, you want to say for the month of
Month.
Percent, that parameter what we defined there,
Month
that
होगा ना sir?
parameter, I think parameter 1 to something we defined, right? So
Achha,
that
okay.
we have to mention.
Parameter 2 it should be.
Yeah.
Don't write August. Because it is September for Sai and August for you.
So param 1, I think that is not saved, but yeah.
No, it should be parameter 2 because parameter you have named name, mobile number, name, then parameter 1, parameter 2 like that. Then it is
one is the outstanding.
amount first and then
Yes.
month was there. Eh,
So that also you can change it. I mean, in the form itself, we can change it. But yeah, since we have for the month of is again percentage.
parameter 2.
Right. So here again, which date you wanted to push out, right?
Parameter.
Again now,
Okay.
here I'm just giving again 2 seconds, 4 seconds gap. Let me see the format whether it sends. So you can see here, hi, Sai. This is to remind that the payment due for the month it picked up.
September is
The
2
amount also
right.
it picked up.
Got it.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah.
this is, I mean, you guys can see, right? Like it is a dynamic message. How more dynamic
But
we can be.
there is a single Excel file available there or what?
I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
If I have 2-3 classes, say
No,
2-3
Google Sheet will
different
come
programs.
to.
Then
Yeah, Google Sheet will come to that, ma'am. In the starting, I'm just showing you the first basic functionality. The one you are asking little advanced, that you will
Okay.
like it. I mean, the future, right? Allow me a couple of minutes. So any questions here, guys?
So can there be more than one Excel file there?
Yes. That's an
I have to add
automation.
it
That's a
manually.
basically automation level. I'll show you.
So
Okay.
multiple sheets means there should be different campaigns, or the same campaign have
Different contact groups it can be, but the ma'am, what she's expecting is a different, there's an easy way to do it. That's what I want to say. So I just want to cover bulk messaging, or now if you want to send out 100 messages, 1,000 messages, right? You can do that using the same method, but use the best practices, right? Like say, I'll explain those things as well to avoid, like since WhatsApp is putting a lot of policies in place, it is always better to use certain best practices. We should not use for everyone, like all the 100 messages, I should not use hi, right? That's why we are using the personalized fields there. That will make sure your numbers are not getting blocked, because there are a lot of users complaining recently in online communities. Their numbers are getting blocked when they're sending bulk messages because they're using some third-party applications. Here you having a platform, but it is always you should maintain a proper practice that will make you ensure that your messages are delivering properly, right? So this is one. Then next one is I'll just cover this autoresponder functionality. Again, this is a basic functionality. I can select which number I want to have auto responses enabled. Since it's my personal number, I'm not enabling it, but I'll just show you. I can just say enable. If I want to send it to everyone, like whoever sends hi, hello, everyone, right? It keep going. Or, I mean, including groups or individuals. Now in the group, my number is there, right? Now, even if you guys are communicating in the group, you will keep getting in my messages in the group. So that should not happen. So I should select individual and say, hi, thanks for your message. I will get back to you. Or say today, maybe I'm not working, or I might be on some emergency. Right? Those things you can define it here and save it. Right. Automatically, what your messages will be, I mean, auto response. This will start working, kicking into the thing, and you can give it time. Say after how many minutes it should send a response. And you can also mention except contacts. Like say, for example, maybe you're talking to your accountant or someone, right? Those numbers can be excluded here. So they will not start getting your auto responses.
Right.
This is someone is asking business WhatsApp or personal WhatsApp, right? So if it is a business WhatsApp, this makes sense. This makes sense. If you're using a personal, then don't enable this. I would recommend don't enable this, because everyone will start getting, this standard response.
Mm.
Okay. So chatbot and these things, maybe in the next session I will
Excuse me.
explain, but today we have very short time.
1 minute.
Then, yeah, anyone has a question?
Shanti, this auto respond you are saying in the personal is whenever there is a message is sent to this particular number, this automated message will be
Triggered.
kicked off.
Triggers,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Sir,
huh.
sir, you have mentioned in that message that it's a trial version is good for 10 days, right?
Not 10 days.
days.
See, it depends, right? Like say now, see, it's our platform. I mean, I enabled this. So you guys let me know. I mean, how you want it to be. I want to launch the paid version soon, but I'm just, seeing the response, how it is. So don't worry. On that front, we can talk. There are other platforms as well. I mean, I'm not saying it is only thing is today I want to educate on how the WhatsApp automation works.
So this is your website or what? Your
Yes,
app.
yes. Yes, my
Okay.
website and my app.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So there are other features as well, but as I mentioned, WhatsApp is putting a lot of policies in place, because you guys know, right? Facebook has bought the WhatsApp couple of years before.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
they're trying to commercialize it in whatever the possible ways. So what they're doing is they're disabling a lot of few things so that they can sell it as a paid feature. Now the features, what the bulk messaging, whatever I shown you, if you send 1,000 messages, it is free when using this platform. But the same thing, if you send out 1,000 messages today using Facebook official API, you have to pay 800 rupees for 1,000 messages, right? Imagine like next 30 days you are using per day 1,000 messages.
Have you got
Sorry.
have you got permission from Facebook or WhatsApp for this?
Okay, so we have not got any permission from Facebook or WhatsApp, but here what I'm doing is, you can see here, when I add my account, right, from my WhatsApp, I'm giving permission to this application. That's it. We are not going against Facebook policies or any other this thing. To my WhatsApp, I'm giving permission here. It's a simple
So
application.
your WhatsApp means you as a website designer or app designer.
No, from my WhatsApp. See, here I have my WhatsApp running, right? Like say, where is that?
Means if we purchase it, or you are activated through this only for us.
Okay, I'll discuss. I mean, that will take maybe
Okay,
little time to explain.
problem.
But don't worry. I mean, see, this is my WhatsApp, ma'am, right? I mean, see, web.whatsapp.com. This is my WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
So simple thing is, I just given a permission to this web.whatsapp.com. That's it.
So you're linking your WhatsApp web with ActiveBus.
This
Yes,
application.
so using a small interface.
So
So
simple
whatever.
API integration, if I understand correct, is
Yes.
like a API integration.
Yes, right. So now whatever features I want to use depending on this this interface and in my WhatsApp functionality, it is done.
Okay.
Right. So that's little technically, it might take time to explain. So let us close the basic things first. Now, okay, we covered contacts and bulk messaging and autoresponder, right? These are the basic functionalities. Now, what if you want to now, like
One question in autoresponder.
Mhm.
When we fill some Google form and immediately some mail or some message comes automatically within few seconds. Is this the same thing which is done by this autoresponder also?
No. So that's what I'm going to cover it now, right?
Okay.
So what we'll do is quickly I'll just demo how this Google form works and how we can automate using ActiveBuzz. How can you send a message to them? Right now, you saw, right, when Sai's number is mentioned there, I triggered a message, "Hi Sai." Same way, if someone is filling the form with their name and number or other details, I can actually send out a message to them instantly saying that, "Hi," like say Shruti, she's submitting the form. I can send out saying that dear Shruti, thanks for registering to our, the next webinar class. You will get
Exactly.
the so-and-so response or so-and-so meeting link, so-and-so day. Those all things we can define it here. So what we do is I'm opening my separate browser because, if I log in from multiple Google accounts, this might not work. You should have in that browser, you should have only one Gmail running, right? So I have one Gmail account logged in here. So simple thing is what I'm doing is, how many of you know how to create a form? Or you want me to explain
No, I don't know.
starting from
Yeah,
the form?
please.
Okay.
Yes.
So what I'll do, I'm going to my Google login. Here you can see.
Prakash, sorry to
Yes.
disturb you. Yeah. Before going to the Google Forms, just have a couple of clarifications on the same messaging platform.
Yeah, please.
Now we are saying that individually we are saying a message or bulk message if we are sending.
Yes.
So in a day, how many we can send?
See, that's what Sai, like say, for example, now see in this platform, what I'm planning, maybe you guys give me feedback, right? Like how you wanted to use it or how often you use it, right? Now, if you look at this base pricing, what I did is I'm putting a little limitation here because I don't want people to, just use it for spamming or something, right? So for that reason, we are putting a restriction, but it depends. If you want, like say 1 lakh SMS or 1 lakh WhatsApp message to be sent, we can do that. We can enable that.
No. The question again here is, you said 800 rupees per thousand messages, or what is
No, that is from
WhatsApp
the
is charging, right?
uh,
Officially.
mm.
Okay, now with this platform, say for example, I am an affiliate marketer. Okay.
Yes.
Now I want to share this link to 1 lakh people in a day. Okay.
You should not do that. You should not do that 1 lakh people immediately. Why? Because as I mentioned, Facebook or WhatsApp, right? They're monitoring the entire transactions, right? So what you should do is first you start with the maybe 100 messages a day. That is if you are already using that WhatsApp number already from couple of months. If you're taking a new number, then you should start using initially 10 messages a day, then slowly gradually increasing to 20, like that you should start. So that is covered in the best practices. I mean, in the last I'll cover that. Sorry, is that okay?
What if it is a business account?
Any account, sir, any account, what when Facebook sees right, suddenly there is a lot of messages getting triggered, they might think it is a spam, even though you're sending a genuine message, but the systems might think it is a spamming is going. So how to use best practices, I have templates ready, kept prepared with me. I'll share it with you. Yeah, I'll cover that. I mean, see, because this automation thing is a little it might take time, so I want to close it before everyone's get little late, right? Is that okay, Sai? Shall we cover that after this automation thing? Okay. So yeah, here when you guys go here, there is an option called, yeah, thanks Sai. So there is an option called forms here, right? You click on the forms. Here you can create as many forms you want. It is free, right? Google Forms is a free application. Whether you have a official Google account, right, Google Suite account, or this one free account, you can create forms here. So there are sample formats are available here. But today, what we do is let us create simple form. So I'm saying demo for online learners with WhatsApp. Yeah, I think that's sufficient. So simple, I'm asking name here. Name should be what it is. I mean, we'll not give a multiple choice, right? So here I'm saying what options are there. So short answer, I'm picking that. Then is it required? You can select it here. So if you don't select this, then users might skip that question. So always make sure, if depending on the questions, you can select this on or off. So I'm saying it is required. Then I'm asking another question here. mobile number. So again, it's a short answer. It is required. Then email ID. Again, short answer. So if I do this, do you guys think they submit the right information there? Right? I mean, email ID, I might enter the
Email
Not
ID
always.
could be,
Not
they could
always.
be. Not always, correct.
So how to make sure they're entering the right information? Not 100%, we cannot accurately say that here, but still somewhat we can put some kind of validation.
Validate.
How to do that? Here, you'll find an option here. These more options, right? I can click here, response validation. Here we are asking email ID. So if you select this text, there is an option called email. Now, in case if they put some wrong information there, right? I mean, they're not entered a proper, we can actually give them a message. Please enter valid email ID. Right. There is one more option. You can actually give, contains, like say, for example, you should have their domain name. Right. If you're working for a company and you want to ensure the email ID should be with the @yourcompanyname.com, right? You can actually mention that as well. But right now, we are just making it should be an email ID. That's it. So this is
Can I check if they put somewhat a correct email ID like peter@hotmail.com?
Yeah, I mean, see, but in that also I can put a spelling mistake intentionally, right? So, I mean, you can just check whether they're putting peter@hotmail.com, you can say, but in the Peter, whether it's a correct spelling or not, we cannot ensure. For that, you need to have a.
No, actually, Peter is not me. So I am just faking the system just to pass through this one.
No, can you repeat the question if you?
No,
I mean,
He
Peter.
said he could.
Peter I will continue. Peter@hotmail is not my ID. Just to get just to do this whatever poll or whatever, I'm just putting Peter at
so I mean, yeah.
hotmail.com.
So yes.
So the
No,
system will be
for
checking
that,
whether the domain name is there, @ is there or not. So is it possible to correct that?
for that you need to have a. No, you cannot do that in the Google Forms. But there's an option in the settings, right? You can say collect email address, right? This will make sure they're submitting from their Google email ID. But I don't want to, restrict that one, right? Then if I don't select this, then they can put any email ID we don't want. For that, you need to have a third-party application configured with the email validation. Right, so yeah. So here I'm selecting mobile number. I want to make sure it's a 10-digit mobile number. So I can come here in between 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 5, because these days mobile numbers are starting with the 5, right? So I started with the 5. Then 10 times 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times mobile number I'm putting. Again, please enter 10-digit. Yeah, Lakshmi, do you have a question?
No, I think should mute that.
That's a 10-digit mobile number. 10-digit mobile.
Sorry, yeah. 10-digit mobile number. Right? Now, this form is done. Now, what we do is, if I go to settings, here we have an option, right? Like say hello, response rating. These are all, I believe it is self-explanatory. So I'm not collecting any email address. So do not collect, I'm doing. Right? Then send response a copy of their messages, right? Like for example, if I collect this, then here I can actually keep this on. That means whoever is submitting the form, one copy goes to them as well. So these options are available here. Allow response editing. After submitting the form, whether you want to allow them to edit any information. And limit one response, right? Like say, if you want them to submit more response also, you can do that. So next thing is go to responses, make this link to shades. So I say again online learners create one second.
Oh, you're linking Google Form with Google
It's
Sheets. Yes.
Sheet. Okay.
this seems to be the template itself. It has got something. That form fields there are seen here. You have got muted.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. So here you can see here, right? Now, whoever fills the form, I will actually start getting the responses directly to this Google Sheet. Right. Now we created a form, which, 3 basic questions, demo for with the title. So I just, Then I created a Google Sheet connecting to that. Now what I'll do is I will actually create
Sorry.
one.
How you connected that? Can you show me again?
So here there's an option called responses, right? So when you click on the response, it will ask you to create the Google Sheet. So I already created it. So it's showing view in sheets.
Okay.
So when I'm here, the create sheet option comes, right? It'll ask you to put a name. I mentioned online learners. So that is how the sheet is created.
Fine.
In this one, this is the first sheet comes here as a form response, right? Now what I'll do is I'll create one more sheet here, right? Now here, whatever people are submitting here, timestamp, name, from here, all this information should come to this sheet one, because this is whenever the user inputting the information that will populate here, right? Now from here, I want to capture that to the next sheet. So what I do is here equal to query, open the bracket, come to the first sheet, the form response. From the first column header, I select what all the fields I want in the second sheet we created, right? Take that, close the bracket. That's all. Now here you can see whenever people filling the form, that will actually come to the first sheet, which is form response. And from there, I am picking to the sheet one. Why I want to do that is, as I mentioned, right, like people might enter different numbers and all. Here we are actually making sure they're entering the 10-digit mobile number. If not, what will happen is few people might enter with a 0, few people might enter with a 91, few people might enter with a +91. Like that, it might happen. To avoid that, what we did is we are making sure they're entering the 10-digit number. Right? Now, what I would need, I'm actually taking their name, mobile number, of course, email ID. Now, I want in our automation, what we need is the number should have a 91 starting with that. So I'm just saying prefix should be 91, then number with prefix. So anyone have a option to make it this one? I mean, whenever the number appears here, that number should add with the 91 here. How to do that? Any Excel people here? Okay, so I think let me copy it. So it should be this one and this mobile number field. So it should be equal to this field and mobile number. That's all. So whenever the mobile number gets populated here, that will be filled here with that particular, 10-digit number with the prefix of 91. Clear? So this field.
What is the operator in between those two cells?
And.
What is that?
And symbol.
Okay, and ampersand. Okay.
So that's all. So we will see that live now. Then I want to define my message here. How to do that again? We can actually have our, predefined message here if you prefer. So equal to, I'll open it, double inverted commas. Hello. Right. Again, now I want to make it personalized. Double inverted commas. And now I want the name field to be there. Right. So again, and double inverted commas. Right. So say welcome to thanks for
registering.
Submitting the form. Right. I am closing the double inverted commas. Now what? Okay, welcome. I'm sorry for my typos here. That's all. Message is ready. Now what next we need? Whether the message is sent or not, you want to know, right? So I'm just saying logs. This field I want to maintain. Right? You guys clear up to here?
Yes, logs
Yes,
is not
yes.
clear.
Yes, yes.
Right? Okay, great. So I'm just taking that, dragging to the up to some fields. Now the logs. Now simple, I'll give you one script. Go to this extensions.
We can't send any pictures like that, right? Or a poster.
We can
Only
give
text message possible.
I mean, yes, in this
You can send from that bulk messages thing. Na? You can add picture before the message there.
yes. So there is option, but that needs little another advanced script. But for now, let us cover the basic one. I'll show you how that maybe if you guys someone is into development, we can actually work on that as well. Right now, this is a script. What it is, I went to the extensions, go to app script. So you guys might face an issue here. That's why I'm telling you, log in with only one Gmail account into that browser. If you by any chance, if you log in from multiple Gmail accounts into the same browser, then you will not get this page or you might face some errors there. Right? So make sure of that.
Where
Now,
this page has come from, app script.
so here, like say now we created the sheet one, right?
Hmm.
Here extensions in that app script.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So this page opens. So now this script, I'll share it with you. Now here you can see row number message it is asking. So here in our sheet, where is the message? It is in the G column. So just change it to G. What is the code number? I mean, mobile number, where is the field? It should be F. Right, then log, where you want the log to be recorded, right? So I'm picking H.
What do you mean by log?
I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah. So the moment, I mean, the message is sent, whether you want to know whether message is pushed or not, right? Or it is stopped somewhere, so that you can send them at least manual messages. You will want to know. That's the reason. So these are the three places you have to change. Maybe again, like if you guys are into development or something, you can make it more advanced, with the additional features, etc. Right? Now, basic functionality, I want to send out a message by adding the 91 to the mobile number.
Shanti, sorry to interrupt here. Just I can answer that.
Once that is done,
yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, the logs means the transaction details. So once you send some communication or whatever, maybe whether it is successful or not, those kind of details you can get in log messages.
Yeah, great. Well put. Thank you. So here, once these three changes are done, one is the message what you want to send, what is the mobile number you want to push to, and the log cell. These three fields you have to change it. Then this is where you have to just update there is something called client ID and the token ID. These are the two things, two places you have to change. One is here, then here. right? So what I'll do, I'll go to my, the WhatsApp, ActiveBuzz account. Now go to the profile section, which I logged in, right, already with my number. So I go there, see here, this is where you get instance ID and access token. Copy this instance ID. So since it's already there, I think, okay, no, this is a different one. Then access token. I had to update that here as well. So two places you have to change it. Right? Once this is done, you can save it and make it run. It'll ask you for, review the permission things. If that is not happening, that means, there might be some issue. So review permissions. Go to advanced. So this is a script, right? So give the permission. Nothing to be worried here. Hello. It might come once or twice. Okay, let's see. Then you go to the triggers. So this script is, enabled. Now after going here, triggers, you go.
How you have enabled the script? By putting the correct your token ID and
Yes. So
that
after logging to the
user
ActiveBuzz,
ID and
not user ID and password. In this ActiveBuzz, once you logged in, when you select the profile for your logged in mobile number, it will create an instance ID and access token.
okay. Instance
This one
ID
you
and
have.
access token you have updated
Yes.
there.
Yes.
It indicates that that message is going from your mail ID as a
From my
sender.
mobile number. Yes.
Sender. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, your mobile number. Okay.
So once that is done, go to triggers, create a trigger. So here you can see when this should happen, these and all you can ignore it. Directly you go to on form submit
Correct.
and save it. So your trigger gets saved here.
Yeah. So immediately when the form gets submitted, that message will be
Message gets
automatically
pushed to
delivered
that. Yes. Okay. So here I have not given the permission for the pop-up. When I click on save it, again it will ask for the permission. Okay. Now let us see, go to the questions. Now if I'm copying the form, so you can see here, if I'm putting the extra number, it gives you this message. So I'm just saying only the number. And submit.
So can we do it mail also and WhatsApp message also, any setting like that?
Sorry.
As good as the user submits the form, I want mail also to be sent and WhatsApp message also to be sent. So both
mail,
are
for
covered
mail,
here.
for mail, you have to enable a different trigger. That
Okay,
is a
this is
different,
for WhatsApp message.
this is for the WhatsApp message.
Right, your application is for WhatsApp only.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
Let me copy the.
So Actibus is not having an email solution.
Sorry.
Actibus is not having an email solution.
No, not now. This is only for the WhatsApp we created.
Okay, just asking.
So you can see here, I entered the 10-digit mobile number that came to this sheet first, right? From here, it is picked up to this with a 91 added to that.
Yeah.
Right. Then also message, you can see hello. Then, it is auto-filled the name here. Then in the log, you can see message has been sent. But I think there is an issue with the trigger. Just a second. So it is clear, right? I mean, this Google form, any confusion in the Google form? Because I'm created two sheets here.
No, the only confusion is in the script part, which will only when we do.
That's
We will
right. So, I mean, once you practice, maybe tomorrow I know I'm available if you guys have any questions. Let's have a detailed, one more time. It is,
So one question I have. What if
please.
the user have already entered the mobile number along with 91?
That's why we are restricting that right now. You should not allow them. How to do that?
10-digit
For what test we have put for this? Only 10 digits should be entered. Have we restricted? I mean, how we have restricted that?
Okay, you're not okay. So here in the questions section, in the response validation, right? I made it number should be between. I selected between, right? And here 5, because these mobile numbers are starting with the 5. Right. So 5, then 9 times zeros I mentioned, and 10 times 9 I mentioned here. So any mobile number
5 because some mobile number starts with 5. That's why.
Because recently 7, 6 up to 5 the mobile number series been starting, right? That's the reason. And we made it like this. Now if anyone is filling the form above that or extra digits, it will throw a message there. That is a problem. I mean, recently.
And what if instead of out of India, someone have filled the form then?
So if you're targeting, then you create this form accordingly. So there is an option. I mean, again, if you want that to be automatically validated and everything should be happening, there is an option, but that needs additional cost and all it incurs. You have to buy some, what is that called? You guys heard of Pabbly Connect or, Zapier?
No.
There is something called Zapier. These are the people who will make it integration easier. But again, this is the additional cost, you have to pay on a monthly basis. Here in the simple
OTP authentication or something? They do OTP authentication or something?
Not OTP authentication. I mean, it will check whether depending on the conditions you mention, it will add 91 is required or what you want. You can actually define it there.
Oh, okay.
You can
Even
do that
with the help of OTP also, you can verify whether they have
again, for
correct.
that you need to go for it, Twilio, which is again, it's expensive solutions. See, this will give you SMS authentication. So the moment, like, for email ID, you're asking, right, how to make sure that email ID is right. You have to send out one communication to the user. After confirming that, you have to allow them.
Yeah. So
that's how it is. Right. So, now if I log into, so here you can see how many of you submitting it. It will automatically pick this 91 and automatically the messages, gets drafted and sends immediately to them. Second, let me.
So, Shanti, in simple understanding, we can understand like this, right? So the first sheet is the raw data, and the second sheet, whatever has been created, we are customizing as per our requirement.
Exactly, sir. Yes. because maybe you might want to add some more fields, right? Like say for Prakash, he might be registering for the particular course. That particular course fee might be different one. Where Sai is attending a program where that course is a different pricing you might have. So you can mention that. Hello Prakash, you subscribe to the basic program which is costing 2,999, right? Whereas hi Sai, yeah, sorry.
For that, the form should also have an option to select different courses.
Obviously, that's what. See, now here we created only 3 fields, but if you want more, you can simply add another one and drop down. You can actually select.
For every field, you can have whatever validation or programming depending on the responses. You can have
Exactly. Yes. I mean, there are advanced validation also is there, but I'm not expert on that. So whatever the basic everyone can understand, I'm just taking you through. Right now, let us. I'll just copy this link. Now, okay. Now you guys are attending from various locations, right? Now we have 10 people. Now, can I track how many people are actually accessing this? I mean, this link. Can I do that? So what I do is, this is one application. Maybe you guys might have seen my recent links, right? So I'm shortening this.
Bitly.
Not, yeah, similar to Bitly, but with a little advanced or, other additional features. Again, it's ours. Okay. So you guys can register in this website. I will enable the, premium plan for say 3 months or 6 months. I can enable that. No worries. So don't worry. I'm trying to, I need to get a feedback. So now,
this thing is already launched or you are planning to launch in near future?
it is already, I mean, application is live. Only I'm anticipating on some payment gateway agreements and all. If that is done, we can actually go live. Yeah. Now I shared the link in the group. I mean, the chat section. Okay, everyone in the meeting. Sorry, right. So please click on the link and submit your data. I mean, name, number in the 10-digit format, right number. I mean, so that you guys will be able to see whether the messages are coming to you or not, and the email ID.
Sir, actually, thank you so much. I have been looking for this for very long time. How
Yes,
to send bulk messages, WhatsApp messages.
Right.
I have just one question here. So I saw, I mean, if the question is this, I have already a form with, say, lakhs of phone numbers, okay? So then how I will send?
That's what. So, yeah, give me 2 minutes, ma'am. Let us close this. I mean, let us see if the message are
Sorry.
getting triggered. We will discuss that. I mean, others also have the same question, right? So on that part, I will explain you, what is the things. Okay, so we have. Okay, I have 2 responses. So Shruti ma'am, did you get any message from the WhatsApp?
I've not received. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't save the script actually. So I think you guys should be able to see there is a automatic message getting triggered to you the moment you submit the form there.
Form, yes, I got it.
Right? Yeah.
So how did you go to that app script?
Yes, here. The moment I created this sheet, after defining these fields, what all fields we need, once this is fields work is done, go to the extensions, app script. This script I'll share it with you. this is a script basically.
No,
Um,
actually, that will be the same script always, or when I create the doc and the form, it is
it depends.
created instantly.
No. For each and every sheet, you have to, what kind of script you want, you have to enable it. For
No,
example, now if I'm sending
is
today,
this script has come because we have connected the Google form with this, and that through
active
this
bus from the active
active
bus,
bus,
yes,
therefore
yes.
it has come. Okay.
Yes. I mean, this script option is available. See, here we are using for WhatsApp automation. Earlier, I used, I was sending, email communication to 900 schools. Now I want to know how many people are receiving it, how many people it's getting failed. And also I want to make sure it should be a personalized message. Mail merge, right? Mail merge, you
Yes.
might be knowing,
Yes,
right?
yes. Yes.
Same functionality I'm using in Gmail. So
But
I was
what I
saying,
will suggest, can I suggest you one improvement in this script?
yeah, please.
Instead of the user to change that instance ID and token number, you should automate that, because every person will not be able to change this thing. Every
No, but
user.
no, but
There are not
mhm.
not all the users, your users means all the tutors means all the teachers or whatever the business runners, they run the business or whatever the business
Yes,
does.
yes, yeah,
They'll
I
not
agree.
be that means familiar
Understood,
with these
understood, understood,
scripts and
understood.
all these things.
So maybe some plugin or something we might plan in the future. But yeah, right now that I have a very short team.
No, you
Small team.
already miss that way. You have that, you are creating that instance, na? So
Mhm.
immediately when you are implementing that sheet, you instead of putting those variables, you drag the value of those variables. Na?
Okay,
It
let
is
us. I mean,
possible. It is quite possible.
Yep,
okay.
maybe just a suggestion. So you can get something like a text input, right? So to field as a text input, and then you can integrate with this my existing script, and you can save it as a backend text file or whatever maybe, and then you can pull it here. So that would be
Mhm.
valid point, I guess.
Yeah, let us
He's
see.
doing
I
the
mean, let
same
us.
thing, na?
Yeah.
He's typing the message in the Excel sheet only, and then he's
No.
creating the
What I'm
sheets at the
telling,
back end.
instead of putting for the end user, they can put in two text boxes, right? So what are maybe the integration part? So the two text fields, what are maybe the authentication codes? Once they submit, and in the back end, that would be updated in the script.
No, that's what I was
Automatically.
suggesting
Yeah.
you.
Yes. So that can sit as a text file, and then from there it can be pulled as a backend.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no need of separate text file for that. They are anyway setting up these variables, na? They can drag the value for those variables.
Yeah, so I mean, it's easy to fill the form kind of a thing. Yeah, I
So
understood.
the end user will not be he will not be accessing these scripts. If he makes any other change also in this thing, then the script will not run.
Yeah, that's a valid point. So I have been experiencing a similar thing in the trading environment where
You should not allow your end user to access this script.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when the third party integration
There
was
are
into
two means as per this is your business. So I'm means suggesting you. I'm a lawyer also, so I'm
Okay,
suggesting that this could infringe your copyright on that script.
got it. That's what I mean. With a small team, we're putting a lot of efforts now. Let's see. I mean, these
It's a
valid
very
points.
easy. I'm a computer postgraduate also. Therefore I'm suggesting you that it is very easy to get that value of two variables.
Oh God, how
You
many
are
profiles
anyway
you got?
setting up. You are anyway setting up the variables when at the time of logging in, na?
Yes.
You can
Let's see.
just
Because
easily drag
this
those
will
values.
this will keep varying because each number that changes. For example, now as I've shown you, right? I mean, here I have configured one number. Tomorrow, if you add one more profile, it will be another instance ID and
No, you
access.
are creating instance, na? Every
Yes.
instance. This is instance ID.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
every instance you are creating the ID, no?
Mm,
So
mm, mm, mm.
every time, even though with different number, different email ID, it is not means it is not it will not matter anything, because
Yes.
it will be an instance ID.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So fine. I mean, only I got 3 responses. I'm not sure if others are interested or not interested. I'm not able to understand. But it's okay. But you guys, when the moment you submit the form, you're able to get the WhatsApp message, triggered to you, right? That is automated, right?
Got it. Got it.
So, so, here like this, you can create as many fields you want, depending on the form, right? And you can actually dynamically configure it here. So coming to the best practices, when I say you have questions, right? Like, can I send it to bulk messages like thousands or lakhs? You would be able to send, provided if you have multiple instances with you. But using one number to send out so many communication, for that Facebook is actually trying to monetize there. So Facebook officially charging, say for if you have taken an official WhatsApp API, right? They charge for outgoing message. They charge you 81 paisa.
0.81.
For one message.
Right. Yes, for one message, it becomes a they call it BIC, Business Initiative Conversation. I think BIC. If I'm not wrong, it is called BIC, Business Initiative BIC or something. Business Initiative Conversation. That means I am sending a message to you asking for a business, right? I'll say, dear Sai, we have a promotion today. Like that. If I'm sending a message, then it is called BIC, or now they calling it as a marketing. That they will charge around 79 paisa or something, but you cannot directly. Most of the customers, they will not be able to buy directly from Facebook. There is a business partners will be available. You have to buy from them. So they add 2 paisa on top of it or 6 paisa on top of it. Somewhere 80 to 85 paisa they will charge you. So imagine if you're sending 1,000 messages here, how much? Obviously, you have to pay 800 rupees. Right. Now, there is other thing. Like, say, for example, you are sending me a message. So in my website or somewhere, I can put a WhatsApp widget. From there, you send a hi to me. So that is called UIC. User initiated conversation. For that, I mean, that's obviously incoming message, right? For me. So for that, they charge 35 paisa. Okay. In this case, the moment you send me a message, now I will start conversation with you. That might be using a bot, or as a person, or I'll put 2 agents into my office and I'll ask them to start conversation with you, right? In that case, this 35 paisa will valid for the one conversation.
Okay. Let it. It may be. It you can give some time limit or like that. What to
24 hours, exactly.
define
right?
one conversation.
So as you pointed, it is a 24 hours value. So the moment you send me a hi message, I can I can keep chatting with you as many messages I can within 24 hours time frame. For that, I have to pay only 35 paisa. So in this front, this is useful. Maybe I am actually talking to few partners because everyone is charging 2,300 rupees, only for the WhatsApp official API. Plus, you have to pay how many messages you're sending, right? It's like, earlier we used to recharge our mobiles, right? Like that, you have to recharge as well. Pay 2,300 minimum per month. Plus, Facebook, we have to pay balance recharge, we have to keep it. So that you can use it for this one, or that you can use it for this one. Because when the customer sending you message also, you will be charged, right? But this is okay. This 35 paisa is, you can actually take a hit, because how many people sending message to you, that means they're actually going to be leads to you, right? But when you're sending a message, outbound message, it is very expensive for you. So for that, you can actually use Active Buzz and start pushing messages. Coming to the point, how many messages you can send? If it is a new
one confusion. These are the charges of WhatsApp API.
This is official WhatsApp API. Yes.
And what you are going to charge? You have not decided yet.
Okay. I mean, we will discuss that. We will discuss that. Don't,
Okay.
I mean, worry on
It's
that.
even if you are doing that through your app, you will have to pay this much
No,
or
no,
not.
I'm not paying anything to. I'm paying for the servers and for the developers.
Okay.
For the script, from where I'm taking it, right?
Hmm.
For those developers and
So-
the servers I'm paying.
So since that question arose, so anytime WhatsApp can ban this one, isn't it? The free services, the external services, what we provide.
Exactly. So they cannot ban normal communication, right? Now, if I'm sending you spam messages, yes, you can actually block me, right? Like that, if 10 people are blocking me, then WhatsApp might, block me for 24 hours or, 48 hours like that,
Okay.
right? But the normal communications, they cannot block
But
me.
you can, I mean, yeah, in future you can tie up with WhatsApp also for regarding this matter.
Yes, exactly. So that's the plan. I mean, going forward, we'll be looking at but there are businesses, startups and all, they might not be able to invest this much amount. Like say now,
No,
Sureka
you can tie up for a cheaper version. If you are charging same, why they will go for your interface? They will go for WhatsApp interface, na? Official interface.
Exactly, but that's what. So we have to find a way how we can actually make it, instead of you sending them a message, what if the customer is sending you a message, right? That becomes cheaper to you,
Okay.
right? So I mean,
Just a small suggestion, sorry to interrupt. I think we can have the question answer session at the end, towards the end, so that we can find out.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's
So
already
like,
10:30.
yeah, so like Sureka ma'am was asking, right? What if you want to send like 1 lakh messages and all? If you're having a new number, don't even send 10 messages. Even if you're using ActiveBuzz or there are other platforms available online, they might say that we will actually help you and all, but don't pay, and then your number gets banned. All that will happen. And don't use these platforms. It can be ActiveBuzz or any other platform. Don't use it just to send normal messages.
And that's why you were saying
Use it
that
in a
you
little
should keep
smarter way.
difference of 4 seconds at least, 2 or 4 seconds at least.
I'll tell you. So if it is a new number, first start with you guys, if you know email marketing, there is a concept called warm up. That means today, if you're taking a new domain, you should not send emails from your domain to hundreds of people again, because internet might think you are doing some kind of spam. They might block your domain, and your domain gets listed in various places. So how you should do is, you should warm up. That means on everyday basis, like say, you have to keep increasing the quantity or how many you send. Maybe you start with the 5 messages, 10 messages, etc. Then what will happen is, slowly in internet, your email or domain gets registered. Same way, if you're having a new number, do not send on the day one. First, you configure it in your mobile, start sending to your known people, right? 10 messages, 20 messages, like that. If you're already having an existing WhatsApp number, again, use certain practices. Like I shown you, right? One is the personalized message. Now, in the bulk messaging only, there is a feature called spin tags. Now I'm sending a profile here. Again, test campaign. I'm selecting a group of, online learners. Online learners. Now see here, there is something called spin tags here. It's already example is given if you guys are able to see. Now, if I enable this, hi, and pipe symbol, hello, I close this, right? I'll say name parameter now. Can you guys tell me what will happen here?
The name will get personalized.
Exactly. And also, you can see here, for one user, it goes hi. For second user, it goes hello.
Some other user, it is good. Okay.
So again, third message like this, I can say hi, hello. So I mean, it's up to you. It's up to your creativity levels, how you want to use it. So for 3 people, it goes, hi Shruti, it goes, hello Hari, it goes, Namaste, Sai it goes. Right? So what is happening? Every message, it is going in a dynamic way. It shows as it's unique, right? So Facebook or,
Yeah, it
WhatsApp.
is telling, it is communicating that it is not a bulk message.
Exactly. Right. So I prepared a small, I have collected a small draft here. You can see here. Depending on the parameters, what you mentioned, name and last name, you can actually keep it on this one. Hi, hello, dear, namaste, good day, right? I can say good day, Shruti, right? Namaste, Tyagarajan, right? Like that. Then also when I'm introducing myself also, I can actually have, I am Prakash, then I'll use different name parameters from my team's, names like this. I just came across your company details from Google for one message, for another message from online to another user, it goes Google business, like this it goes. So every message, there is so much changes I'm doing, right? In this way, even if I send it to 100 people, 200 people, 1,000 people, right? It goes as a genuine message. And here what we're doing is, when you're starting it, right? Today, if you start using here, first you select maybe, 10 seconds minimum to 20-second gap. Right? Tomorrow you can change it to different one. Tomorrow you can reduce it to maybe 8 to 15 seconds. Don't do it in the day two. Take it slowly. Gradually you take it. Right? So this will make sure your messages are getting to the everyone on with a very unique way. So Facebook or WhatsApp, they cannot ban you. You guys understood, right? I hope you understand
Yes.
So see, it's up to your creativity. You have a chat GPT with you. Take advantage of it. Create unique messages, unique this rotation kind of a thing. So only thing is, when you have a curly bracket and this pipe symbol, that's all. Your job is done. System will take care of the remaining thing. Right? Always.
Where we are putting this script?
When you draft a message, ma'am, like say
in
here,
that,
if I'm
yeah, where we kept the body of the message.
exactly
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, you can save it as
Caption.
a captions. For example, you have a daily sending messages, right? You can save it here, captions. For example, daily you're sending certain promotional message or communication message to your students or something. You save it as a caption. So those captions you can pull it here. So get caption, and those will be shown here. Yeah, that's the best practices you can use. Like, don't use the new number on the day one to send out 100, 200 messages on the day one. Please don't do that. If you're already having existing number, start using it, gradually keep increasing it. Right now, Sai says he has, like, say, 50,000 numbers or 1 lakh numbers. Then you can, this profile, right? You add multiple numbers here. From your number, you'll be able to push out 500 messages today. Tomorrow, by next week, you'll be able to push out 1,000 messages. Like that, you start using 5 numbers. You'll be able to send out as many messages you want. Also, we do have other applications. Maybe in the next session, I will try to explain those things. If you see my WhatsApp, right, you can see I'm actually able to mask the communication, right? If you see here, now I have a size number here, but it is not visible, right? Yeah. WhatsApp.
Yes, we are seeing the list of words. Yeah.
So this
You
masking.
are able to see that, but we are not able to see.
No, I am also not able to see that because
Okay.
I am able to, here there is an application I'm using.
Okay, so when you will open your WhatsApp instance, then you will be able to see.
If I uncheck these things, I'll be able to see myself. Okay. Because I'm going online, most of the calls I go online and show this of applications and all. I prefer not to, display users' information here.
Okay. Prakash, can we stop for today's session? It's already 10:30.
Yes, 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 yes. So I mean, yeah, I mean, let us
It
close the
was
session. I mean,
really a very interesting and very congratulations to you that you are trying a very good
thank
interface.
you, Shruti.
Very
Thank you
nice.
so much. I mean, if anyone have questions, they can stay back. I mean, we can discuss. I'm stopping the recording for now. But yeah, it's already late. Please, I mean, that's all for today. You guys have an option. Also, I'm actually want to show you the plans. Actually, standard plan. I'm trying to make it 3,999 per month, like this. But not to worry. This is just for display,
Okay, we'll have
because I'm
another
trying to
session
position it in the
regarding
out of India as well.
whatever.
Yes, yes, yes. We can have Shruti. You can drop.
We can have
Thank you so much.
another session also.
Yes, yes, yes. Tomorrow, that's what you guys let me know in the group. We can conduct one more session. So on the pricing, I want to get a feedback. So we have these plans introduced here. You guys let me know how you wanted to take it up.
Can I
Right.
request for tomorrow? Can you keep your timing after 10 or before 8?
Okay, in the daytime, right?
Because I
After 10.
have class at 8 to 10. Okay, no
Sure, sure,
problem.
sure,
In the
sure.
daytime, we can have.
That's what you put in the group. If
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time if
sure.
others also collaborate, I mean willing to join, let us connect.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Bye. Right. So Hari, do you have I mean, you want to discuss now or how it is?
Yes, actually I posted a question in the chat box.
Or is it? Let me stop the recording because.
Sir,